Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220, KHTS. This is your host, Fred Arnold, in the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. And I'm very happy to have Sue Nevius. Sue Nevius is not only a member of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber Board of Directors, you're also very involved in the community in so many different aspects. So I'm excited to have Kim on the show. But some people, because she's so involved in the community, doesn't realize that she's also the general manager for La Quinta Inns and Suites on the Old Road. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning.
How's business?
Business is really good this summer. We've done a lot, and we're expecting more over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, the one thing, Sue, that I want to talk about is when we right-sized our businesses and right-sized our lives, we had to go from maybe the more expensive hotel, maybe to something that's more, I would say, modest and affordable for the family and for the small business.
Correct. We are very affordable. We have a continental breakfast. We call it in the mornings, but it also includes eggs and waffles. So we have a lot of different cereals on there and juices. So it's not just your typical donuts and orange juice.
Now, I've been there. I was fortunate enough to have my nephew do a West Coast reception for his wedding because he was married in the East Coast. And everyone stayed at your hotel. And that's one thing they commented on was it wasn't just your typical continental breakfast. There was a little extra.
Yes, there definitely is.
Yeah. And now, one thing that my wife always talks about is the kids getting cooped up in their rooms. And there's other things to do at your hotel that I think are as important for most mom and dads to know.
We have a very nice pool area out back. It's a large area. The pool is heated. Not that we need it heated this time of the year, but it is heated, so it's used 24/7. 365 days out of the year.
Yeah, and Sue, you know one thing I do love about the pool is the backdrop is right behind the big hill. So even though the hotel is near the freeway, which is convenient, the backdrop and you don't have the noise of the freeway because it's tucked back there where it's nice and beautiful.
Right, it's tucked up against some trees, and we've actually held a couple of weddings out back and different ceremonies because of the view we have in the back.
Now the hotel is about 6 years old, right? Correct?
Correct. It'll be 6 years old in September.
So everything's kind of new. All the decor, it's not dated.
No, not yet. We have bright, clean rooms, friendly staff, and so we do a lot of business.
One of the most important things, Sue, is a newer building. Usually everything's updated, but also it's usually cleaner. Stuff's not worn out yet. Tell us about the maintenance program where you're always going through and making sure the place is clean, because that's important to me and my wife.
It is very important. We have a great maintenance staff and a great housekeeping staff that works together, and it's their responsibilities to make sure everything in the room hasn't been torn or no one has slipped and fell and punched a hole in the walls by accident. So maintenance does a really great job along with our housekeeping.
Yeah, good. Very important that you make sure you consider it. Now let's talk about just a little bit about your other hat, being involved with the Chamber of Commerce. And La Quinta in the Santa Clarita Valley has been huge when it comes to supporting the Chamber of Commerce. Why does the philosophy here like that so much? Tell us about your philosophy.
When we first came to Santa Clarita, I knew no one or anything about the city itself. And so the first thing I did is I got involved in the Chamber of Commerce. And ever since then, it's got me out in the public where I've got to know people. It led me to get a position on the board of directors for the foundation at the Henry Mayo and other activities. And I contribute most of that through the chamber just by getting to know people.
You know, the one thing I will say when it comes to the chamber spotlight, first of all, if you're a chamber member, do business with chamber members, and you guys are. And I think that's important. But the other thing is, I think by you having a sense of community in our community, whether you're coming to La Quinta for business or pleasure, going to Magic Mountain or going to a sports team that's playing over at the Hart Little League Fields or the Aquatic Center, no matter why you're coming to Santa Clarita Valley, someone understands, who's the general manager, the actual city itself and the actual valley itself. And I think that's important by your work in the community. Would you not agree?
No, I definitely agree. We checked in a film crew yesterday, and I talked to them a little bit about the city of Santa Clarita and the different aspects of how we are film friendly here. And so that went real well with them being new into our community.
And so if you're coming in for business, ask Sue, hey, what are some great restaurants to go to? Because Sue is connected. What are some ways, who should I contact at the city if I need X? Or if you're coming in for Magic Mountain, which is one of our bigger employers of the Valley, or any other event out here, we have so many events, ask Sue what resources we have.
We do have a lot of resources, and I'd be glad to share them all with you.
Yeah. Sue's been great, great ambassador of the Chamber of Commerce and a good friend of mine as the incoming chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, and I appreciate all you've done for our community and all you've done to make La Quinta a star in our community.
Great, I appreciate that. We had a really nice mixer last night.
Yeah. Sue knows what she's doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sue, how can those that want to visit your location? There's many ways they can contact you.
Well, yes, they can call us direct at the 661-286-1111. They can also go on our website at www.laquinta.com.
LaQuinta.com and make reservations there?
Yes, they can make reservations there also.
Yeah, and someone that wants to get involved or has a question specific to you on Chamber of Commerce issues or anything having to do with the community, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at the hotel, and be glad to work special rates for weddings, funerals. We're doing those type of events this time of year, also family reunions, so we'll be more than willing to talk with them on that.
Yeah, corporate events.
Corporate events, yes, definitely.
Yeah, great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sue Nevius, General Manager of La Quinta Inn and Suites. This has been your Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight on AM 1220 KHTS.
My tile is